name is Olu, and this is my prototype for my selected physical interface. My selected physical interface is the Ninja Blender, Professional Plus Duo Blender. Um, so, just a quick overview of the blender. It's a powerful blending auto IQ machine tool that allows you to create different forms of extracts, nutrient extractions like smoothies, frozen drinks, and all other kinds of nutrient extractions. It comes in a total crushing pitcher, which is great for making large batches for a family. It has a 64-ounce max capacity. This is the pitcher, and it also comes with the buttons that you plug the pitcher into that has different forms of activities that you can queue for your extractions. It also has 15 recipe inspiration guide to help create delicious smoothies, frozen drinks, and all of the sorts. So these are dishwasher safe, and this interface is located in my kitchen. So let's get into the prototype analysis. For creating this prototype, I'm not the best at craft work, so I tried my possible best. I used cardboards and papers to create this. So this is the base, and it has the Ninja title. It has the auto cue analysis. This is the power button. This is the button for smoothie. This is the ice crush, and this is the extract, which comes in the original form. So I'm keeping that. Um, these are the power buttons. So you have the low, the medium, and the high. And the only new thing I added to the interface is the connect to phone button. One of my inspiration behind choosing this physical interface was because it was perfect. However, it needed a little bit more improvement. So one of the improvements that I wanted to see was the ability to connect to a phone and be able to program my blender using my phone. So I have a connect to phone button as well. Um, I learned a lot about different prototype um, concepts and design principles in the course that was highlighted in making my physical prototype as well. So when it comes to it, I understand that usability is very big. That was one of the concepts that I took away from prototyping in this course. And I wanted this to be as user friendly as possible. So if I have the ability to connect to my phone, I don't have to worry about not being my blender still running while let's say for example, I'm in the bathroom doing something else or I'm doing my laundry. I don't have to worry about it because I know if I have my phone with me, I can always program it and stop any form of blending or whatever it is that I want to do while doing that. So I thought that was really important to have, um, a quite important interface to have when it comes to doing this prototype. So some of the strengths and advantages, like I just mentioned in this new design, is the ability to connect to your phone. This was already a powerful interface by itself that I thought was almost perfect. I would love to see also um, the size of the picture is great. However, in the original, it comes in like a hard plastic, which is fine. But I mentioned in my last video, when I was selecting this interface, that I would love to see a much sturdier picture. However, because I'm not the best at craft, but I don't know what I could use to make a prototype to showcase a stronger material of picture, because I believe I would have to source for something really expensive which I don't think I have at the tip of my fingers. So, but yeah, one of the things I'd mentioned that I wanted to see was a more sturdier picture. Um, so areas for improvements for my interface. I think I would have done a much better job by using something clear so you can see the inside of the picture. Um, I think that would have been better. Also, the cover, you have to open it if you want to put anything inside. So I thought it was okay for me to leave it open and not stuck down. The handle, I thought I could have make it a little bit more close as possible to the original because I really liked the way it looked. But this was the best I could come up with because again I'm not the best in crafts, but I thought it did the job for the purpose of what I wanted to showcase. Um, Also, I would have loved if I could showcase um, uh, a, like a quieter operation because that's one issue with this particular interface that I selected. The noise reduction is a common concern for the users, and improving the design of the blender's model and blades to just reduce noise level I believe would have been appreciated by most customers. But again, because I'm using cardboard, I didn't see how I could showcase that with the blades. Plus, you need something sharp, really sharp, and yeah, um, yeah. So improved jar design, which was the picture, material, and um, a quieter operation for this interface would have been better. And it would have been better for me to showcase how that would be, but I believe a lot of engineering stuff would have had to go on with that. And I'm not an engineer. Well, I'm a data engineer, but not a mechanical engineer. But yeah, when it came to my user testing, I conducted my user testing with having two of my friends over, and um, I sat them down individually and I presented the physical interface to them, and I told them to try to use it as they would normally use their blenders. And one of the things that they said, again, like I said, in the areas of improvement, was this is actually a great usable, accessible physical interface. However, they would have loved to see what was going on inside of the picture. Um, they would have also loved and enjoyed a sturdier handle for the picture. They really enjoyed that I had the connect to phone um, uh, selection that I have going on the base of the blender. However, they are millennials, so I'm also thinking of how the older generation that are not familiar with technology, I think they would struggle to use this particular selection on this interface. So that is something that if I have the opportunity to work on with the blending company, um, it would be great. But for millennials and someone that can use a phone, which I believe almost everybody can, I don't think this would be a too bad of a selection to have. But the world is advancing in technology, and I think this would be a great feature to have on the blender. So they really like that. Excuse me. um yeah, so I chose to use millennials because they relate more to technology, and since one of the improvements that I made to this interface was to having the connect to phone option to use, so I felt they would be the best to test this interface. Um, this interface is very usable friendly. This is the picture, this is the handle, this is the cover. The blade will have to be inside, but you can see it because it's in a cardboard form. This is the base, this is the power button. It's very straightforward. You can create smoothies, ice crush extract. These are the power, and then you have the connector phone right here. You also have the ounces according to the max liquid to the list of the amount that you can put in there, which I think it's perfect. Um, this this interface is very affordable. I believe it retails for $110, and it's very affordable for the level of quality that it provides, in my opinion. Um, the picture is a big size, which is perfect for family. The navigation is easy to use. I believe all of the features prompted on here for whatever you want to extract. It prompts perfectly well. You can find this in most shopping stores and online, so I believe it's really easily accessible. And you can adjust the speed with the buttons, which I think is perfect. Uh, what else? So I think I've covered everything. Um, in conclusion, I would just say that it's a lot of work that we still have to go on per um, prototype creation. It could be better, I believe. I know it could be better, especially with resources that I saw online to help me create mine as well. But like I said earlier, I'm not the most crafty person, so this was the best I could come up with with what I had in my home and what I could access. So I think the interface is a great interface by itself already. The only potential improvement was just reducing the noise levels, maybe increasing the model power to refine the blade design. That would help the noise reduction level. The blender jar, the pitcher, I think that could be sturdier. Um, Smart technology, which I introduced connecting to iPhone. I think a lot of people would really appreciate that. It would be nice if you had like a self-cleaning feature as well, but if I had added that, I don't think it would display nicely on the prototype. But I think that would have been nice to have. But other than that, um, this is my this is my prototype and this is my evaluation analysis. Thank you.